Hello everyone, this is Shane with Velocity Multi-Rotors, and today I'm going to test fly my 330 custom frame that I built. It's running a SP Racing F3 at the moment. I have some F4s coming, but the F3 seems to be doing good for this size frame. So now right now I'm running G-Tune. Now I pre-tuned the quad itself somewhat, but I wanted to see what G-Tune would do. In G-Tune, you go into one of your flight modes and you set G-Tune to an aux switch. Now, one thing I noticed about angle mode, which you're supposed to run G-Tune in angle mode, is that it throws the accel off if you're not level when you arm it. So I probably need to add some kind of feet to this thing. It also says to do a few punch outs in the directions for G-Tune. You'll notice this thing is seriously quiet. It has really good power. Now that's what I'm trying to get G-Tune to work out, is when it comes down it has a little bit of a wobble. It's not as bad right there. This is going to be a great 3D flyer. I may even turn braking off. I don't need braking. And braking really makes some weird stuff happen. But it is smooth. It's super smooth. The props have been balanced. I actually balanced these by sanding the top of the prop. I probably need to go calibrate or just restart to make the accels calibrated. I just armed it with it leaning a little bit. It throws it off. Now if you don't use, if you go in horizon mode, it changes that. Let me get it straight. Horizon is a lot more accurate. You have to be real smooth on the sticks or you'll flip it. I'm not ready to be flipping this yet. And it surprisingly gets good flight time. Of course it's light, very light, with 2213 motors on it. 950 kV on 9-inch props. Woo. Oh! And I got a little crazy with it. But it can take a crash exceptionally well. I did land on that prop right there and it probably bent it. Yeah, it bent it. But it's alright. This one's bent too. Yeah, I'll be changing those, but I got plenty. I'll just do some hovering right here. Battery's getting weak now anyway. 3.8 is still at now the E is still at like storage charge. Now the ESC's cool. They're inside the tubes. They're SM 20 amps with the latest BO Heli firmware. They're inside the tubes, and the heat shrink actually rubs the tube walls and passes the heat out of the ESC into the tube walls, and the tubes are cooled by the props. So, and they don't get hot, they just get warm. Even under heavy load, they just get warm. That's strange, it yaws faster that way than it does this way. I'll be doing flips and stuff with this thing soon. Raising the rates up high enough to, and then I'll put some camera equipment on it. These are T-Motor 2213. They're MN 2213 950. 3DR uses them on their Solo, I think. No, not on the Solo. Now remember, I'm running G-Tune, so it says just to kind of fly around and flex the sticks for a full battery. Got some RGB programmable LED bars to put on this thing. I wonder if I turned the motor when that happened. They look straight, but one may be turned. This G-Tune seems to be making it worse. still got plenty of flight time, 3.66 per cell. Now it's getting better at coming down now. One thing I have trouble with every one of these things I build on an A's, and I know it's because I build more power to weight than most do. Ratios more in the power to weight ratio is I'm always hovering at 15%. Now I've got this one hovering at around 40%, which is much better. I can come down, but before I couldn't come down. I made some adjustments. I adjusted throttle hover to 0, throttle mid. I put it at 0, and then I went into configuration and lowered the minimum throttle to 1050. I think it's 1150 is the default. I lowered it to 1050, and that helped a whole bunch. I got it to around 40%. And I've had to do that with just about everything I build. Still wobbling. I wonder if that battery alarm that I have on there dangling is having an effect on it. I doubt it. There goes the battery. .4. It actually dropped from 3.6 to 3.4 very fast, but it's coming back up. It's getting a bit warm. Now I've got some, these are Glacier, this is a Glacier right here. I've got some graphene, I don't want to power it off. I got some graphene batteries that will do better for amperage. These are, I think these are 30C, which is, I don't know what the graphenes are 65 amps, and they should do more than that. Wait, I don't want to unplug this right now. I'm going to go in there and see what G-Tune changed. Alright, thanks for watching everyone, and I'll post this video here pretty soon.